Hello. Yes.
Hello.
We're live.
Yes.
Happy
It's
Sunday.
the same
Happy
to you
Sunday.
all.
And happy last day of the month. Oh my goodness.
Exactly.
November is
Exactly.
finished. Wow. Hello everyone.
Yes.
Welcome back to our series, Create the World of Possibilities. If you're watching us, please let us know, live or replay, where you're watching from, tuning in from. We've come globally again from Switzerland, Sweden, Australia, and we have Canada joining a little bit later, another business owner. So yeah, stick with us. So before we start our series, I just want to let everyone know today is the last day of our amazing promotion. So you still have time. If you get your paperwork in by today, we will still honor it. So if you want to be one of us to earn online, build your dreams, if you do it now, you will get 4 times the commission from the very beginning. How amazing is that? Imagine getting your pay that you get from your salary 4 times each time. So this is amazing. You will want to jump on. So you still have time to get those paperwork in. We do a legal business. That's government approved. We file taxes, so you have nothing to worry. We're doing something ethical. So yeah. So welcome back to our series. Hello, amazing business owners. How are you all today?
Thank you very much having
We're
us
fine,
again.
and you?
We're all fine.
Yes.
That's good. So
What time do you have?
what time in Australia? 7:14 p.m. in Australia, Perth.
Okay.
It's 12:14 for me in Switzerland. I guess brother Sai is the same.
Same
Yes.
time. Wow.
We have the same time.
Yeah.
I
So
see
your
you.
afternoon, and I'm about to be going to bed soon-ish.
Yeah.
Amazing.
This
Wow.
the quality of the business.
Global business, which is amazing. So wow, we've come so far on episode. Oh, hang on, I've got the wrong heading at the bottom. So if you're an aspiring entrepreneur, if you want to be a mentor like us, a business owner, be your own boss, the topic we're talking about is digital marketing experience. So I'll be going around and asking some questions to my amazing business partners. So we'll just start by introducing ourselves one by one and tell you all why we joined this business. So I'll start with myself first. So my name is June Anthony. I'm living in beautiful Perth, Australia. I'm an immigrant from Myanmar. I'm a mum to 2 adorable little boys, school-age boys, 5 and another one soon to be 9 next month. I am a working mother. Yes, working mothers, you can run this business. So I was originally working full-time, and thanks to the amazing business, I've cut my hours to part-time. So I'm spending more time with my boys, building a legacy for them, any extra income. And my why was I joined this business in the midst of the pandemic, 2020. I just had my second little boy. I was at the lowest point in my life, suffering postnatal depression, which I didn't even know. But at the same time, I've been praying to God for a breakthrough so I can be that mom that is present in their life, enjoying their milestone, making memories for them, traveling more with them. I also wanted to help my widow mom because I've lost dad financially, time-wise, and build her dreams as well. So I'm so grateful God answered my prayer, and I've been running this for the past 4 years, loving every moment of it, the growth, the income, the time freedom, and everything in between. Sis Lakshmi, did you want to introduce yourself and share your why?
Thank you very much, Sis June, for creating this amazing live week after week for all of us. Where I much appreciated your time and effort. Yes, my name is Lakshmi, originally from Nepal, living in Switzerland. I'm also mother and mother of 3. I have 2 adult daughter and 1 teenage boy. My girls are in university. And why I started this business, because I was also working in my 50s lately. I've been full-time mother for many years when my kids was young, and also I didn't have any build. I wasn't focused on the career building or anything. And also, because having 3 kids and living in Switzerland last 15 years, my boys was only 1 when I came here, and it was hard for me to work. Plus, I admire other men mom here who have 2, 3, 4, 5 kids and is still working and doing this business. They are amazing, mom. But for me, wasn't. And also, I had no idea such a thing existed by then. I didn't know online about, because I wasn't kind of online person, I guess. I started working in a hope of to support my 2 daughters who's at uni, to help them financially. Of course, we all parents know until school in Europe you don't pay fees, but when the kids start the uni, the expenses goes up. So I found the job, but my job was very stressful. Not the job I want, or was what my duty was. I love it because I was an assistant teacher too, very good, and it was so much stressful. And at the same time, then I was, one evening I just saw this, of course, as we all do, social media scrolling, and I just saw my own baby sister ad on her news feed. On her feed, then I thought, is this real? And I spoke to my sister immediately, and she explained to me everything. And it's, for me, I knew it's gonna take me little. It is going to be social media marketing, and because never been a social media person, so I knew I had to learn that part. But still, I had to do something to have my better health, for my health, not to have a stressful every day and long hours. So that's why I started this business, to choose over my health, on my family's, supporting financially for this.
The rest is history. Yes, amazing, sis. Thank you. Hello, Sis Ola. You can introduce yourself and share us your why.
Okay. Good morning, everyone. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and happy Sunday to you all. I'm so sorry I had to come in a little bit late this morning. I slept off. Thank God for Sister June that called me. So sorry about that. So my name is Ola. I reside in the province of Manitoba with my family. I work in the health sector as a non-clinical support staff. We work in the admin. Yeah. So I started this business because, there is a time in one's life making decisions. Not just because of today, but because of tomorrow. That was what I did in my own case. Of course, when we relocated here, I started working. Along the line, I saw the need for me to take extra hours of work in the office and then more weekend shifts. But for how long will I continue that? For how long? It wasn't healthy for me. It took much of my time. And by the special grace of God, I'm looking for a day whereby I will be my own boss. I can control my time. I wouldn't have to clock in and clock out every now and then. So that means I needed to change something. That was what prompted me to look for something to do. Everyone is looking for extra. Everyone is looking to supplement the income. That is why people take multiple shifts. But what if I can do it in the comfort of my home and the money is still coming? If I can work for myself. So that was why I embraced this option. It was an option for me to start something, and I it immediately. Though initially I needed to make that change, and after I did my due diligence, I was able to make an informed decision. So that is just it. One needs to make that decision at a point in life, and that was what I did. Thank you.
Thank you so much. So true. Brother Syed, did you want to introduce yourself and share us your why? Oh, are you on mute?
Yes, I was mute.
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you for that. I thank my fellow colleagues who have just introduced themselves. And I want to say happy Sunday to everyone. Today is Sunday, and here in Europe, or particularly in Sweden, it's about 12:23, and we are on this live, creating the world of possibility, as our moderator have just said. And my name is Sepang Bagbe. I'm originally from Liberia, and I live presently in Sweden, where I am based now. And I'm a father of 4 grown-up children and the dad of 7 grandchildren also. So I joined this business because of my grandchildren and my own mother. I want to do what I have not done for them, because even though I'm working actively, but my 8 to 4 or 9 to 4 jobs cannot really handle all the activities or expenses that I have. So I have been burned out because of working overtime, extra shift, and so on, weekends, and not thinking about my body. My body needs rest. I need time for my children, my grandkids, and myself also equally. So when I felt that I was so getting exhausted or burnt out, I started looking for something else to do, for which, of course, getting an extra, another job, like second job or third job, was not an option. But luckily for me, I found this business about 4 years ago, but I did not take action. So I asked other people who are listening to us now to be able to take action and to not regret like me. But after 3 years, like 4 years now, then the same business came to me on my Facebook feed, and I jumped into it, did my due diligence, as our second speaker just said, trying to find out why this business is coming to me every time. And when I got into it, I have to find a way why, and if it is legitimate or not, because there are so many things on social media. This is why many of us are skeptical, but it's good to be skeptical because you really want to be sure. And this is why our moderator said that this business is legitimate, and I found it out that it was legitimate. So this is why I joined this business, and I have not regretted since I joined it, and I'm enjoying the privilege of this. So welcome all those who are listening. Do not waste time like me. Thank you.
Thank you, brother. Very true. Start now, because there's such a thing as too late as well, right? And you don't want to leave it till then. All right, so let's get into our questions. So we'll start with Sis Lasmi first. So Sis, what have been some of your biggest learning experiences in running this digital
Thank you. It's it is. This question is very much for me everything. My learning biggest experience is everything about this business, because I don't come. My background is not the business owner. As I mentioned before, have been many years as a housewife or mom, full-time mom. And when I started this business, of course, there is a training to follow step by step. But then it wasn't even step by step. You can choose which one you want to do, right? When it was 2.5 years ago, it's only been almost a year where you have to finish that first one to go to the next one. What I did is, the biggest learning is for me is to how to use just hit the tab button of the computer, to be honest, type and return. And many of those is first, let's say the learning biggest from is from setting up business page until they're running their ad or creating a poster, creating a content. There's everything is been learning for me because I never done this before. And most is my experience is given me is like, you know, it took me 8 to 9 months to come out to the camera and talk to, you know, to the world, to show my face. And that was the hardest things. And of course, my mentor is my own sister. She was, you know, as our group, you give different talent, encouragement. And for me, was just didn't know when am I going to start. And I tried to record my voice, and I did not like my own voice. I did not like how I look in the camera. All of this. And also the thing is, to what other, because apart from my own immediate family, my sister, brother, my mom, my husband and kids, they didn't know what I was doing. And I was also a bit I guess thought of they're gonna judge me, or they're gonna, you know, being online, what are you talking about, you know, that's kind of feelings. But after 9 months, say, then I learned that, hey, this is my business, this is what I'm doing for myself, this is what I wanted. And I learned it's to be, you know, not to overthink of other people or anything. And I'm still learning to and experiencing that, because we all start from scratch. There is a lot of mistake. Either maybe I done something, obviously being impatient, I wanted to resolve quickly, and I did something before I learned. The other thing is, you know, the step. And now obviously running a business is, you know, you can't really, you want the expectation is there, but you can't make your expectation to meet at the time you want it. And I learned that to be of course you have to be your clear vision to focus, and most importantly what I've learned is being patient. And I think with being a mother of 3, I thought I had a patience with my kids, but I guess with the business, I didn't. I did something, obviously. I jumped, looking back, I've been here now 2.5 years. In the beginning, I jumped forward too early. Then I should have, you know, laid the process to work, follow the process and enjoy the process. Because of course we are business. I guess I was excited. I wanted to see the result. Was my biggest experience is some of the things I did too quickly. And now I'm learning. I still have to, there is a tons to learn. Take a time, breathe in, and, you know, but just be consistent here. And before, obviously, consistent with the mom is you cook, feed, put them in bed. Right, but here is so much other thing. Business is, as we say, like we think business, people may think it's easy online, but it isn't, because we have so much strategy to follow. And I never had that in my life, and that was my biggest experience. The strategy works, and you got to stick to the routine and follow step by don't jump. You know, so what we say, don't try to run before you can walk, which is, I think I did that in the beginning. So now I've learned the lesson, and I'm taking my time. As a person who didn't know anything about technology, it is taking really is a time, some of it, but I'm proud that I can create now. I can do the video editing, I can use the voiceover recording. I had no idea before. So there is a lot of things I take a pride on myself, what this business has given me. And personally, what I think, when I was working, I mentioned earlier, I was distressed. To be honest, I'm really, literally, I don't feel that, you know, the back, my really tight on my back. My neck is always, I used to feel heavy, because then 3 days of work, 4 days it took me to recover. But that feeling is not. I learned learning book. I mean, I'm learning to read, or I can read, but I never was a reading person. So I read the Magic Book. We all know about it twice. which has given me
Oh,
lots of positive things I learned from. And I'm listening now. Obviously, yeah, reading wasn't my favorite thing, but I am now started to reading like audiobook. I watched lots of positive mindset podcast, and all this positive listening, just listening name. It's just I'm becoming a better person. I think new version of me, the new version me, I'm loving it, I'm enjoying it, and what most important is I have no stress whatsoever, because I know I have a faith in this platform, in this business. It's been working for thousands of people, and routine and keep learning. Where I like I said, I had no idea about this business. So that's where I got a lot to learn, I know. And I'm learning, and this is the experience until now is given me. I feel so happier. I like the new, because I feel young too, because I always told my kids, Instagram, all this social is only for young people, because I'm in my 50s. So I feel, yeah, alongside them, and I felt great. And there is yes. So I mean, learning is never stop. You never too old to learn new thing. That one thing other people said. I told my husband one thing was, this is in English, you can't teach old dog a new trick. But I refuse to believe that you can. I'm an old dog about this on all the social media. And new trick for me is the content creation and vegetarian, everything I'm learning. So that's, you can learn, if it doesn't matter how old you are, as long as what you really want in your life or in your future. And that is the biggest point, is to start you to learn new thing, and new thing. And this is what I'm learning, is everything positive about it. I used to be quite a negative person. I used to be, because I always feel myself I'm not good enough for a lot of things. I'm just being mom. Sometimes even as a mom, where you feel like when the kid's teenager comes back mouthing and you think, what did you do wrong? I haven't taught you that. I wasn't a good mother. Then sometimes I felt that way too. And everything goes wrong. And I always say, is it mine? Is it because of me? But those kind of thing is helping me. Mind shift is the biggest.
I agree. The mindset shift is a real transformation. It's better than any income that you can get, because money come and go, right? We use it, it's gone. But the shift in what the business does to you is phenomenal.
It is absolutely. And you not only, of course, we say business, and soon as you say business, focus goes in the money. But once you come inside, your whole life, your whole person, you change. It took me, like, I'm 50 now, 55 now. It took me almost 52 years to change my mindset. I'm good. I can do that. Feel good in me. And that's the most biggest learning experience I have. And that is nothing money can buy. You can't buy those things. And it took me almost 2 years, but I am realizing and I am feeling that, and this gives me just inner peace and brighter face every day. Better hope, So that's all, sister. Thank you very much, and back to you.
Thank you, sis. It's never too late. That's correct. Thank you, sis. Sis Ola, please answer your question. What do you think is the biggest challenge in digital marketing, and how are you addressing it for you? What has been the biggest challenge?
Okay. All right. Thank you. Excuse me. Thank you for the question. The biggest challenge in digital marketing, I think, to me, it is visibility. Visibility. So many people are online. But how do we stand out in the crowded online space? That is the major challenge most of us are facing, myself inclusive. Everyone is posting, running hard. That is why you keep hearing people saying, I don't understand the algorithm. We have someone that keeps teaching us about algorithm every now and then. Up to now, so many of us, we don't understand it. But thank God for the help of God. So the online space is crowded, but that does not mean you don't have your space in it. We all have our spaces in the online space, but the issue of visibility, how do I get seen in the midst of so many people advertising, posting, and all that? That is one of the biggest challenges, that is the biggest challenge I see most of us are facing. So many people keep posting every day. Everyone is we are all competing for attention in the online space. Everybody wants to be seen, wants to be heard. You see some people, they create hard, the hard is not working and all that. Some people create hard, it's working. What is the issue? Visibility. And because of this, so much noise in the online space, so many people find it difficult to trust people. That is why the issue of skepticism comes in. People are skeptical. They don't know which one is real, which one is good, which one is who do I follow. But myself as a digital marketer, as an online digital business owner, how do I address this? I think one of the things I'm working on and I'm trying to do is building a strong personal brand, building my brand. My brand is who I am. So I need to keep building my brand every day. How do I do that? Storytelling, being genuine. Let people know me for who I am. I can't try to be someone else in the online space. We are all unique. We are all different. So I'm trying to be me. Let me be me and connect genuinely with my audience. One thing I've learned since the few years I've been in this business is people buy from who they trust. So I don't need to patch up my story. Let me speak my story as it is. I can't speak Sister June's story and add it to my own. It's her journey, it's her story. We might be in the same group, but she has her story, I have my own story. So my brand is me. I'm working very well by God's grace on becoming who I am, presenting myself as I am on the online space so that people can trust me. People buy from who they trust. And what I'm selling first is, I'm not even saying, what I'm doing first is presenting myself. This is me in the online space so that people can accept me as I am and be able to trust me. Another thing is we are trying to educate my audience and not being pushy and selling. That is a mistake most of us make. That is one good thing, one difference between a digital marketing model and those get rich quick scheme. Those get rich quick scheme, they will keep telling you must buy now, now, now. They will see the reason, they will be telling you the reason why you must buy now. And if you don't buy it now, you will miss out on that opportunity for life. No, we don't do that here. What I focus on is educating people why they need to embrace digital marketing. So what I do is I try to focus on creating value first. It is value first before products. So my post coming up live is trying to educate people, letting people understand, immigrants like myself, moms, people that are still working, taking 2 or 3 jobs. Let them understand. I need to let them understand why they need to embrace this digital business model. We are not serving salesy here. We are not pushy, we are not selling, we are not making them to buy immediately. We need to educate them first. When they understand why they need to embrace the digital market, then it becomes easier for them to
True.
buy. So what I do is I aim at creating value. The post I make every day, let it be able to address my audience. That means I need to understand my audience, right? That is my
That's
duty.
right.
That is what I need to do, understand my audience, then be able to address their pain points. And one of the ways I do that is joining this Facebook Live. As digital business owners, we need to post every day. You join the live. At times it might not be convenient. You like this morning now, I slept off. It's just 5 a.m. in my place here. She called me at 5:02 a.m. It wasn't,
Oh,
it might not be that convenient anyway, but I still have to show up. So this is one of the ways we educate people, letting people know that it is not get rich quick scheme. Educate them. I keep educating them by my posts, by coming up live, by doing reels and creating ads. That is one. We're not here to stand sales. We are here to
Sure.
educate people. The another thing I do that is by being consistent. Most people
Mm,
fail online because they don't show up regularly. Maybe they post once in a while, once in 2 weeks. People don't buy from people like that. People want to connect with you. They want to know that you are online every now and then. They want to see you that yes, she is active. That is where consistency comes in. I think Sister Last Miss talked about that consistency. We need to be consistent as business owners, and that is what I've been working on. Then after consistency, I will talk about having a clear message. What is the message I'm preaching to my audience? We can't be missing things out. Most people online, they get their audience confused. But what is the message we are preaching in this business? That people can earn more, live better, and reduce their work hours. That freedom is possible. Sorry, financial freedom, time freedom is possible, location freedom. This is a business you can do from anywhere. So we should have.
yeah,
exactly.
I work on making my message clear to my hunters. It is about embracing my own, living life on my own time,
true,
not
true.
dictated to. And that is just the three core messages: freedom, flexibility, and being able to live life on my own time. So I make sure I make my message clear to my audience. Thank you.
Yeah, yeah. Thank you, sis. That was very well explained. I think the big thing is visibility, but we are not. We are just attraction marketing. So we're just branding ourselves. If people resonate with our story, our why, then they can connect with us and be one of us and build the life that they desire. Thank you so much, sis. Brother Saye, your question. What are the most important qualities for a digital marketer, do you believe?
Wow, that is great. I think, thank you for this question. And even my two business owners have already touched on this particular question. And I mean, indirectly. And it's good for me to also give more or less a clearer image on this all important question. Well, from the beginning, I myself, the same thing is I have never been a business person or business oriented person. I'm a farmer and I've just been working in the field as an agronomist. I do research and give results to farmers to implement, but not in the marketing sector. And now I have become an attraction marketing business owner. And so the most important qualities for digital business marketer, I did not know at all. I have to make research because I was a novice to it. And according to research, the most important qualities of digital marketers are many, but we have the prominent or most important one is that as a digital marketer, you should be creative,
Mm,
which our business partner I just talked about. In the first place, you should be creative. And some of us were not in that kind of aspect or arena to know. So if you have to be creative, you have to know who you are talking to as a hook. and why are you talking to them? And to do that, you have to, if you know the people you are talking to, then you should know the kind of story that you will tell them to resonate with you. And this is what many of us don't know. Myself, I've been struggling with it when I read this in the training site. I said, but what story can I tell my audience? Who are my audiences? And this is a question that myself I still struggling with every time. You see, sometimes I try to figure out who are the audiences that I need to really speak to. It's just few times now I getting to understand that. So these qualities, I have to learn them. And being creative is very important in every aspect, because if you are creative, the social media now is so vast that so many people are giving content. So people are scrolling every time. And to make the person to stop their feed on your advertisement or on your story, you have to be very creative so the person can stop and listen to it. And being doing that, you should also be able to be consistent, as our business owner have just said right now. You have to be consistent, because consistency will show to them that what you are doing, you mean it. It is not just occasional, because consistency will make you to beat, occasional efforts. And these people will continue to see. And this is what I think Facebook is about. Whatsoever you are attached to Facebook, you want to look at, this is what Facebook show you. You see? So if you are consistent, the person they will always come to your story. So we have to do that so that we can know. And these are the first two qualities. So you have to be creative, you have to be consistent. And the next thing is, which of course is one of the most important things on this digital marketing, is adaptability. Because right now there are so many changes that are going on in the platform and on many platforms, and the Facebook algorithm can shift every time. So it depends on the story you are giving to the Facebook algorithm. So you have to be adaptable as a business owner. You have to be able to adapt yourself to this kind of shift and pivot around it so that you can meet the requirements of the algorithm. If not, your story will not be shown to the people that you are targeting. So that's the third one that we should be, careful about and take it into consideration. Which, of course, if you go on and on, which many of us don't know, is that you should have the means of analyzing the data, which is data driven, because we can do this. It is only recently I begin to look at the data of the people that follow me and look at my ads. Then I see the statistics. If when I post 2 or 3 stories or videos or photos, I have to look at the number of people that are following this particular story and compare with the next story to see the statistics, which one is more. Then before I can try to make an add to that. So we have to be able to analyze the data, which of course is not easy for many of us because we are not data oriented. To follow numbers and analyze the percentage and whatnot. So this is very important as one of the qualities that we should be able to understand. Another thing is clear communication, which Mentor Ula has just talked about. What is the communication you giving to the people? How clear are you to your audience or your targeted people so that they will understand what you are saying? And to do that, you should be in a position to speak the language that they will understand. That is, you should not use very big words, as we can say, or complicated words so that they will not understand. Simplify your sentences, simplify the words that you want to give to them so they will be able to understand you. So these are some of the most important qualities that a digital marketer should really be able to exercise so that the person can get your message. Another thing is being empathy. Empathy is very important because if you make your story to the people, you should not, hide your story. Tell the people, this is what I meant last me was saying. Tell the people your story. Be original. Then the people will understand what you are saying. Empathy is very important. There's no need to be maybe arrogant or maybe boastful, but tell your real story to the people so that they can align with you. So these are some of the qualities that we need and very important in our business arena. And I can say lastly, the confidence. You should have that confidence in yourself. You see, comparing yourself to other people might bring you down because you don't have the same confidence, you don't have the same quality, but you can follow them and learn from them. So these are some of the qualities that a digital marketer should have. And if you want to make more research on it, you can go into it and find out more. And the last one I could say is being really resilient, because there are certain times you will see your statistics is not good. You post something, you can only find maybe 2 or 3% reacting to it. But you should not be discouraged. You should make sure that yes, even that it will not stop me. So you can continue. And so I just want to tell the listeners that those who are viewing us now and later, they should know these kind of qualities that you will need when you get into the business. And I want to say thank you ever so much for listening to me. And I hope that this will resonate with many people to see how they can come in and contact any of us so that they can go deep into it and get a deeper story. So they said dig deeper so you will understand. Thank you ever so much.
Thank you so much, Brother Saya. So there's so many, right? We can go on and on when it comes to being a entrepreneur, your digital marketer, expert, whatever, owner, mentor, we call ourselves. But he highlighted some crucial one. Other ones that's really, really important is having the right mindset. So there's a lot of inner work that we do with ourselves as entrepreneurs, as business owners. You need to be willing to learn. You can't just come inside a business and not willing to learn. And put your ego down. No matter what profession you came on, you're a doctor, engineer, you need to learn the digital marketing skills. You need to be coachable because you will have a mentor and a coach. And
Exactly.
you need to, if you're not coachable, this business is not going to work for you. I can guarantee you that. And discipline is huge. He mentioned about consistency is a big one. You need to discipline. There's no one micromanaging you here. You are your own boss. Your mentor is not going to be on your back for you not running your business. You need to be disciplined to make your business work and grow. So there's just so many. But the good thing is, don't be overwhelmed. As much as there's so many qualities, this business gives you everything that you need to succeed. We give you the masterminds to help you on your mindset work. We give you courses to help you with all the up-to-date trends and algorithm and changes that happen. We give you all the tools and the systems so you will provide everything for you to be successful. The only thing is you just need to never give up, learn, grow, and keep going. The key is to keep going as one of us and to never quit. So thank you so much. Thank you for all those that was watching. If you do watch replay, let us know where you're watching from. We've got Fields. Not sure where you're watching from, Fields. Thank you for watching. With that being said, as mentioned, today is the last day of the promotion. So if you jump on board, visit any of our website with your valid, the next steps. I'm going to the next step, sorry. The next step is for you to register on any of our website with your name and a valid email. Watch the free webinar information session. You can watch it on live or replay, whatever that suits you. And then dive into doing the 30-day risk-free trial and then decide if this is for you or not. Without doing all those basic work, you haven't done your due diligence. And reach out, connect with us, message us, ask us questions. We're more than happy to answer and guide you once you've done that initial step of learning about our business model. Thank you so much, amazing business partners, for coming live, spending your Sunday on this Go Live. We are one big family, and come join us. We want to help you for you to earn online, build a legacy, build your dreams, because it's not too late for as long as you're breathing. If God is giving you another day of life, another minute, another second, you can still make your dreams come true. So believe in yourself, believe in your dreams, and you can do anything that you want and achieve anything you put your mind to. All right. Have an amazing week ahead of you, everyone. Thank you for joining, and we're all going to say goodbye now. Bye.
Bye. Thank you. Happy Sunday, everybody.
Bye.